Hello everyone, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make a simple maze game in Microsoft PowerPoint. So the first thing you're going to do is that you're going to get yourself a slide, and then you can either decorate it with the background like you can see I have with a simple pink color, or you can either leave it blank. So I've designed my background. Now I'm going to write the text. So the text is going to be maze-o-mania. Okay, so you can either change the font, or you can either just make it this way. Let's change the font to make it look more beautiful, and the color. So you can change the color to any color you like. I'm just going to choose this yellow, and now I'm going to see what font it can be put in. So you can see we've got many options. Yeah, Adlani. So as you can see, we have designed a text. Now what you're going to do, you're going to duplicate the slide, and over here on the text box, instead of writing maze-o-mania, you're going to delete the text and you're going to say click the start button, and then you're going to drag it upwards. Now as you can see, the text is settled. Now you're going to make your own button. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to get one from the internet. You can make one on your own. So let's type in start button. And just to tell you, this tool that I'm using is available in PowerPoint. It is called Online Pictures, and you don't even have to download anything from the internet. You can just search in here and then you can insert any picture you like. Let's insert, there's so many good options. Let's insert this one. So as you can see, we have inserted a button. Make sure they adjust the size and everything before actually putting it over here. And as you can see, I settled everything. But when you click on it, something should happen. So what you should do, when you click on this particular button, it should get you to the next slide. But how do you do that? There's a simple way for doing that. You can go to insert, and then over here in the links bar, you're going to find the action option. So you're going to click on this, and you're going to enable mouse click instead of mouse over. So you're going to make sure that mouse click is there, not mouse over. Then you're going to, instead of clicking none, you're going to click hyperlink to. And here it is written next slide. That's just exactly what we want. We are going to play one sound too to make it more interactive. I'm just going to say click. Now let's click OK. Now let's test it. So as you can see, when we are going to click this button over here, it's going to get us to the next slide. So, I forgot to make a new slide. 1 second. Duplicate slide. Now, when you click on the slideshow, you'll see that when you click on this button over here, you are transmitted to the next slide. Well, you cannot really see the next slide because it's the exact duplicate of the before one, but it really has worked. So, as you can see, this is how you code the start button. You can either make your own, or you can either get one from the internet. Now that we have made this slide, what we want is that we're going to delete this text over here, and we are going to delete the start button. What you're going to write here is you're just going to delete this because you don't need it right now at the moment. You're just going to go to shapes, and you're going to get a few shapes to design the pathway over here. Let's go and get a simple shape like little rectangle. They're going to design how it looks and everything. One more shape. You're also going to increase the width. Yeah. And so you're going to draw more than this. You're going to go to insert, get the shapes. No, that's not hot. Okay. Going to actually just let's go construction. You're going to construct even more. You can duplicate this that it's okay. Let's copy. 1 second. Yes, let's go here. Just going to make simple shapes that are going to make the pathway. And what you're going to do next is you're going to get a few more shapes. And you're also going to make sure that there's a little space for thing to come wherever it wants. And there's going to be obstacles everywhere. I'm going to show you how to design that too. Now the next thing is need to construct a few more shapes. And make sure that these two somewhere over here. Yeah. Let's get this height. You're also going to make a few more shapes, just a few more shapes. There. So as you can see, our pathway is made. Now what you're going to do is you're going to make certain obstacles. Obstacles are basically enemies in your path that if you touch them, you're just going to die. That's how it is in the game. So you're going to create some obstacles, and we're going to use the same method we used for the start button to activate. We're going to use the same method for the obstacles. So what you're going to do, you're going to get certain shapes. My first shape is going to be a pentagon. It's going to construct it. And now I'm going to make the shape feel different. So you can easily design it from here. Okay. You have certain blue colors, but I don't think we need any blue colors for now. You can always go and move colors to that. Okay. Yep. Okay. As you can see, we designed a pentagon. And now what we're going to do, we're going to get some other shapes. For example, this triangle over here. Okay. Now what you're going to do, you're going to make your color feel different. Can go to move fill. Actually, I'm just going to go to move fill colors. So we have, yep. Okay, so let's click OK. Now as you can see, we have another fill right over here. But two of these are not necessary and they should be somewhere where the mouse has to go. So let's make them over here, for example. Oh yes, you're going to need to decrease the size a bit. Copy it. Yeah. So our path is fully constructed. We have formed two obstacles. You're going to create even more shapes. Let's get one more shape right over here. So make sure that this path is closed so that the mouse does not have a chance to go from here. So I'm going to increase the size. And you're going to just get this hexagon over here. And you're going to shape fill it. So I'm just going to choose yellow. I'm going to construct it like this. Now as you can see, obstacles are almost made. We should put as many obstacles as we can to make it harder and harder for the player. Make sure that you delete a few of them. Now you're going to put it in such a place. Okay, let's get another color over here. Let's put it to red. And once again, yep, this is the right color. Now as you can see, we put many obstacles. And now what you're going to do, you're going to raise one more trapezium. It's going to be over here. So now what you're going to do, you're going to do the exact thing I did with it. And yeah, now all our obstacles are ready. But you'll notice that when you're getting them on the slideshow, they're not doing anything. And when your mouse is touching them, nothing is happening. And yeah, you just cross the maze so easily. So everything should work. So for that, we are going to use the hyperlink method. So first of all, you're going to animate these so that they move in a particular position so that it's a bit harder to cross them. If they're staying still like that, it's going to be very easy. So just click on a shape and over here go to the animations bar on PowerPoint and you'll see that there are many options. I'll just say grow and turn. This is how the triangle is going to come, but grow and turn is not that hard. I'm just going to go say spin. So you'll see that we have spin somewhere, spin. So you'll see that it's spinning that way, so it's way easier. Just increase the size of this so that it reaches it a bit. There, now it will spin only one time if we do not settle it with effect options. So you'll see a little square over here underneath effect options. You're going to click on this and you're going to get this menu. So over here you're going to click on timing. You're going to say instead of on click, which means when you click on this it's going to transform. No, we're going to say with previous. That means just as the mouse touches them. You're going to say no delay and you're going to not repeat this. Oh yes, you're going to repeat this until end of slide. And you can adjust the speed of its spinning as to your requirements. You can make them fast, you can make them medium, you can make it very slow. It's your choice. So now this will keep rotating until the end of slide. We are going to do the same with the other shapes. I'm just going to choose the spin option for this one too. here. Go to this little square, go to timings with previous, and just repeat it until the end of the slide. The pentagon and the triangle are programmed. Let's just go to the scalene triangle and program that. And let's go to spin over here. Let's go to effect options, little square, timing with previous, and repeat it until the end of slide. Okay, and now we need to program the hexagon. So that you're going to go to spin, go to this little square over here, timing with previous, 2 seconds medium, and repeat until the end of slide. There's only one shape left, and it's a trapezium. Do the same thing with it that you did with the other obstacles, and then go to timing with previous and repeat until end of slide. Okay, so now you're just going to click on OK, and I'll notice that this is working fine too. So, but these are only going to spin and nothing is going to happen when we touch them. Something should happen when we touch them. Let's see how it's going to work. Okay, all of these are working pretty well. They're spinning, but there's something wrong. I'm touching them. Nothing is happening. I'm touching all the obstacles and nothing is happening. There's some catch to this. So what you're going to do, you're going to get another slide over here. It's going to be new slide. This slide is going to be called You Lose. Okay, and you're just going to you can either change the font. I'm just going to the color to dark green. Then I'm going to change the background along with. So the background is going to be pink, like we already decided. Let's go to fill, gradient fill, scene fill. Okay, so for the background I'm just going to delete this box right here because you're not going to be needing that. It's going to be select this entire thing here and supposed to do the exact same thing with the entire background. Okay, now as you can see the entire background is pink like every other slide. So now we have done the Yulu slide, but there should be a few options from which you can restart the game again. So first of all, we're going to hyperlink these obstacles over here. Click on these, go to insert, go to the action option, and over here when mouse over, that means it is not necessary for us to click. Just when the mouse is touching, it should get it to the Yulu slide. So you're going to just click on hyperlink to, and you're going to say, one second. Okay, show. Okay, this is the side it needs to transform to. There. So Yulu slide is the side it's going to transform to. Let's click OK. And now let's see if it works. Wow! Okay, so it works. But there's one more thing. We have to do the same thing with the other obstacles. So just click the other obstacles and do the same thing with them. Let's go to mouse over. Hyperlink to slide. Yulu slide. Okay. And then you're going to go to this over here. Going to click on mouse over. Going to click on hyperlink to slide, and you lose. So we're done with this. We're done with this. We have just 2 more obstacles to go. Mouse over, hyperlink to slide, and you lose. Okay, okay. Now you're going to go to trapezium. You're going to go to the action. So you have to make sure it's mouse over. Let's click on slide. You lose slide. Okay. Let's see how it will work now. All of them are spinning. Be very careful. Okay, let's check the other obstacles too. Whoa, okay. There. And yeah, so as you can see, all our obstacles work now. It's testing. Okay, this is just wow. Okay, so all of our obstacles are working now, but there should be also one more thing that is going to get you to the next slide, which is not the you lose slide. It's a totally different slide. Just going to click on new slide, and you're going to just duplicate this one so that you can adjust these shapes according to the way you want, and you're just going to delete this one. And our shapes are working pretty well, but there should be something that is going to get you to the next slide. So for that you're going to go to online pictures. Well, I'm going to design this on my own. Let's go to shapes. Let's go to let's get a little button over here, this for example, and I'm going to write something in here. I'm going to write click me. So what's supposed to happen when you click this? It's supposed to get you to the other slide. So let's just choose a good color here, this click me. So let's just hyperlink it, just code it. So you're going to go to action, you're going to go to mouse click, hyperlink to next slide. Okay, so now you'll notice that it's working pretty well. So let's start from the starting. Maze-o-mania. Click the start button. Okay, so there should be, let's go, let's be very careful. Okay, so the start button should be in some place where, yeah, the start button should be over here. Now start. Yay, I got here. So now as you can see, we've gotten here too, but now we're going to just adjust this entire thing in a different way so that we know that it's a different level. Here you're going to just make it in a different way. You're just going to put like this. A little bit more difficult it should be. Okay, and lower down this over here. And I don't think there's really any need for the trapezium in this one, but we are going to make this even more harder than before. What you're going to do, you're going to just make all of these run way faster than before, so that's going to be the difference. So let's go to insert again. Let's go to action. No, and it's not actually action. You have to go to animations, effect options, timing. They should be like very fast, so it should be 1 second fast until end of slide. Yep, that's exactly the way with previous. So now you'll notice that it's coded. We have to do the same thing with the other shapes. Let's go to timing with previous, 1 second till end of slide. Good. Now we are going to code this. Go to timing, 1 second until end of slide. Okay. Let's go to this over here. with previous 1 seconds and until end of slide. So as you can see, the obstacles are working entirely now. So these are the only 2 levels over here, and you're going to duplicate the shape. So what you're going to do, this shape over here, click me shape. So for that you're going to go and make that exact same dropping shape. He's going to right click new in here, click me. Now what you're going to do, you're going to shape it, and as you can see, it's ready. And all of them are also coded. So yeah, you lose is a slide that is going to come if you lose. Well, apparently you're going to also get 2 buttons over here. So these buttons, they're going to be rectangle, 2 rectangular buttons. You can get another rectangular button. Okay, now what you're going to do, you're going to write simple text in here. Let's write exit, which is going to get you to the end of slideshow, where you're going to say restart, which is going to get you just to the first slide back again. So on restart, you're just going to increase the height of this text. Yep, and do the same with exit. And you can change the color of these two. Let's just change it to something different. Yep. Now as you can see, both our buttons are done, but they should also get you back to the slides. So let's go to the restart one first. Let's go to insert, action, mouse click, hyperlink to first slide. This should end the slideshow. Let's go to action, end show, and there. So now they're going to do their jobs, but there should also be a you win slide because you haven't actually lost. You haven't actually lost. So you're just going to duplicate the slide. Just delete all of these buttons. Delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete everything basically. So simple way of doing this. Yep, so delete. Delete. Now as you can see, our entire slide is empty, and you have to put the you lose slide before this. So what you're going to do, you're going to just you're going to go to let's see. Okay, so you're going to type you win here. So you can either use word art, or you can just simply insert a text box. I'm going to insert word art to make it look more beautiful. So let's type in this over here. Let's type in you win. Yay! Okay, so after you put this, you also have to create 2 more buttons. So you're just going to construct 2 triangles. Okay, construct them at the same level, exactly same level. There. And I'm just going to write simple text in this. You're going to write exit. You're going to write exit, and then you're going to write play again. Play again. Let's just increase the size of these two. Let's go to home. 44, 48. 48, and as you can see, we're done. So let's code these two before we end this video. First of all, you're going to just go action, hyperlink to first slide, exit, and this should hyperlink you to the end of the show. So you're going to say end of show. Now let's see if this game is going to work or not. Let's go and let's wish me all the best. Okay, so let's first start with the beginning. Wish me luck, you guys. So I'm just going to be playing this all for you to see if it really worked. Maze-o-mania. Click the start button, and as you can see, we are the first level. It's going to very carefully. Oh, I made a good game. Okay. Woo! I'm at the next. Okay. So as you can see, our entire game works. So that was all for this video, guys. I hope that you'll be able to make a similar game to this, and I do hope that you like this video. So bye.